Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy YaBoyRockLee. If you're not already following this channel, please go ahead and follow. Drop a comment on any of these points that you agree with or even disagree with. Let's discuss it. Let's get right into it. 7 challenges of the Boruto franchise writing. I'm not here to tell you that the show is bad. That's up for you to decide. I do think the show is decent. I'm not as passionate as I was for the Naruto franchise, and let's break it down to some of the fundamental reasons. I have to write them down because I'll go on a rant and go way off topic. But the first one is an entitlement problem, okay? Basically, the way I feel is the writers of Naruto, since they know we love Naruto so much, said, since you guys like Naruto, we're gonna give Naruto a son, and here, you're gonna like him too. And the Naruto fan base has basically been like, you gotta earn that. Just like Naruto did, you gotta give us a reason for us to like Boruto other than the fact that he's Naruto's son. I actually like Sakura more than I like Boruto, to be honest with you guys. I feel she's someone I feel like battling myself, but I feel like I can relate to her more. She's extremely gifted, but she wears glasses, okay? Her mother is trash, but she's not actually trash. Just the Naruto fan base has decided that we're gonna call Sakura trash, but she's not. She's a top tier character herself. Her father is arguably the second greatest shinobi alive, but he's hardly around. He almost killed her on sight because he's so not around, he didn't recognize that that's his daughter. So that's what they did as far as the entitlement goes. And let me also take it back home for you guys. Let's really take this point home. Naruto is a blessed character. Genetically, well, I shouldn't say he's blessed, he's had his trials and tribulations, but genetically, he has massive chakra reserves. As a descendant of the Uzumaki clan, he had a very great mentors growing up, okay? Jiraiya, Kakashi, Though, and Yamato, right? So he's blessed genetically. He is also the son of the 4th Hokage. So even though the 4th Hokage wasn't there to raise him around, just some of the natural intelligence that the 4th Hokage had was passed down to Naruto. Naruto's a little bit of an idiot, but he catches on to techniques fast. That's the part where I'm seeing that he inherited that from the 4th Hokage. So anyways, he's blessed genetically, but here's the thing, he's also cursed at the same time. Both his parents died, right? He was given the nine-tailed fox, which was a burden, and the village hated him for that reason, and we, the viewer, didn't know all the full details, okay? So the nine-tailed fox has been a gift and a curse for Naruto. As a result, we can sympathize with Naruto's plight, okay? Now, Boruto, on the other hand, is equally gifted, maybe not more, okay? Maybe if not more. He is a son of the Kage, who is right there in his life, and his mother is from the Hyuga clan, who is prominent also in his life, okay? His father is not just the war hero of the village, but like the war hero of the world. Now, his father saved the world, okay? So, when Boruto is griping, we, the audience, can't sympathize with him. We don't understand what he has to gripe about, because as far as we are concerned, he has a blessed life and he has a life that many of us would want. So what, your dad's not around as much? He's working. We watched him for a decade try to build this thing out and become the Kage, and now he finally is. Suck it up, right? In the real world though, I do want to tell you guys, in the real world, Boruto's plight is actually very normal. To have very prestigious parents, to want the attention of your dad, and you know, your dad is, think about in the real world, so many celebrities' children or rich people's children get into trouble, okay? They have all this wealth, they have prestigious parents, but they find trouble because they don't have a proper role model actually around. Their parent is not there, okay? And because of the prestige, they have access to greater troubles than we could in, you know, our average everyday scenario, which is very hard to relate to, but it's true. But as a result, no one relates to Boruto. He's entitled, we get that, we don't like him. Anyways, next is there's no clear objective, okay? when we follow Naruto, this man said, I'm going to become the Hokage. And that's it. That's why we're following him. We knew he was going to be the Hokage. He has the nine-tailed fox. It was a bit of a mystery. They had supporting elements, going around, solving the mystery of the nine-tailed fox, building into Akatsuki. People are trying to capture him. But he was going to become the Hokage. We understood where this show was going. Boruto, there's a lot of mystery, but it's not as clear as Naruto. We don't know where we're going, so we're a little lost watching the show. There's a mystery going on, but there's not a clear objective. Whatever was happening in Naruto, we knew this man is going to become Hokage, and that kept us rooted. Alright, let's fly on right through. Number 3, we want to see the OGs. Let's face it, the show is called Boruto, but nobody actually wants to see Boruto. We want to see Naruto. We want to see Sasuke. We want to see Rock Lee. We want to see the greats. That's who we fell in love with, and they're having a hard time. Either the show is all about them, is it about Boruto? They're having a hard time getting us to move forward. It's a double-edged sword because we're watching the show because of the OGs, but they are giving us a new show. Anyways, let's fly on through. There is no legitimate passion. Okay, back to the entitlement. We just see Boruto as a spoiled kid. Naruto was so passionate, man. I mean, he'd be seeing people get worked up and he'd fire up, nine-tailed fox chakras going. He gives an epic speech, even though we make fun of it and call it Talk no Jutsu. He gives an epic speech and he says, believe it. And when he says believe it, we believed it, right? You see Rock Lee having no ninjutsu, and he's getting up, he's doing his thing, and Guy Sensei would give his little talk about how he found him as a child, and he believed in him, and all the work he was going to put him through. Like, people have those stories, and we're like, man, that's why I like that character. There was passion involved in their speeches, and why they are the people they are today. And I'm not getting that level of passion from this group, and passion drives so many anime, so many great shows is driven on the passion of a select few set of characters. What point are we on? We're on number 5. The 5th point is we're getting what I would call rinse and repeat powers. Now, there's nothing Boruto can do about this. So the way the franchise works is certain clans have certain abilities and everyone has the same abilities. They do the same thing. The Uzumaki clan was famous for sealing things. They had sealing jutsu. The Uchiha clan, the Sharingan. The Nara clan is a shadow possession jutsus. And they all have their special techniques. But since we never seen the show before, it's the first show, we saw the kids acquire them. And as far as we knew, we didn't know anything else other than what the kids showed us, or what the kids developed, and a couple of, moments when their parents were actually involved. I'm talking about the original Naruto, when the parents were there, we're like, oh, so that's what they can do at some point. Anyways, so we're watching Boruto, and we're seeing the same powers. But there's a reason why these kids are OP at young ages. They're OP at young ages because their parents are OP. Like, their parents had to live had to fight in like the greatest war of the shinobi time. And if your parent is alive today, your parent is an OG because mad people got wiped out. The other thing is there's no reason to drop breadcrumbs on the abilities of their clans because we've already seen it. So as far as Boruto is concerned, let's just show these kids being OP. Let's get it over with. We already know what the powers are going to be, so there's no need to hold back. Unfortunately, when we're watching this, we're like, oh man, they're OP. Naruto had to work for this and they just unlocked it doing nothing. Yeah, get over it. They have to do it. Maybe they could have done better in the writing. There could have been a bit of a lazy element in thinking that we just accept this, but of course we have not. Next, we have not, what point are we on? Number 6, I gotta keep saying the number. Number 6. We have not seen a groundbreaking fight from anybody else other than Naruto, Sasuke, and the Great Kages. The reason I started watching Naruto was for Rock Lee's fight. My boy was like, hey, you gotta watch this. Because they were trying to get me to watch it for, months. Once I saw Rock Lee fight, I was in. But look, Rock Lee is just a side character, really. But that was a fundamental piece to get people to watch the show. Boruto, that cast, they're not having the groundbreaking fights like Naruto and Sasuke did. Naruto and Sasuke, it's called Boruto, but Naruto and Sasuke had the greatest fighting moments in the show. So that's tough. The last point is, frankly, the franchise has gotten way too sweet. Naruto, if you step foot outside the Leaf Village, you had to deal with 4 other great nations also trying to steal you. If you have a special ability, they'll steal you and try to study your body so they can have it too. You have to deal with the actual mission at hand, which is why you're leaving the village. So many different variables. Now, if you leave the Leaf Village, you're just worrying about the mission at hand. You don't have to worry about someone from the Sand Village just showing up, snatching you up to take your eyes out of your head. Like, that's what they had to deal with in Naruto's world. In Naruto's world, okay, if an Uchiha left the village, it was better to crush their eyes than to be captured by the enemy, and the enemy also now has the Sharingan, right? Like, if you died, they have to destroy your body or come back and get you because they didn't want the enemy to recover your body, especially if you were special. That's the world that they were living in. So those are my points on what makes some of the 7 elements of the Boruto writing so hard for them to overcome. If there's anything that I said that you agree with, disagree with, or I think I should have added, please let me know in the comments below. If you're not already following, please follow YaBoyRockLee. Thank you so much.